of viewers that on the globe. It's a visionary peak.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
We go from Denver. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Mike Singletary coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin, middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Here's Griffin. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's pulled in at the 32. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Former Heisman winner leading them out, the 2-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Caught by Gates, left side. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That's an early scramble reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Griffin. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action, now Griffin. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They go play action with Griffin. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Griffin will throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Griffin. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 61 yards. And the Broncos take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. So the problem's really starting to add up now. I mean, they try the field goal in an effort to get a little bit closer, but the block and return make the situation worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally, that's why they were doing it, because really the 3 wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good, but they feel better about themselves. Now, they feel exponentially worse.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. That one caught downfield by Watson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is RG3. And that's incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw again is Griffin. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Murray. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is caught by Moss for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Mike Singletary, the one to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Griffin. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Dances by him. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Woodson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. They'll go for a gain of 7. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Griffin now off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance.
Johnson, oh, it's poked free. Football's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
Touchdown, Broncos. DK Metcalf from 8 yards out.
And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Griffin's throw here on target to Hurst. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, now Griffin. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Griffin. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Griffin. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taking it about the 16. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people